What have you been up to? How are you doing these days?
Hey, I'm doing okay. I think there was a couple, I was thinking of it today. There was a couple times earlier in the shutdown that it affected me more. And I think now I guess because, well, I'm still staying home a lot, but I don't think it's as much on my mind that there is a shutdown as in
Right.
the beginning. There was a couple of days in the beginning, it was kind of depressing,
Hmm.
but now I think I'm past that, and it's just kind of, well, this is the way it is.
We were moving from Olds to Wetaskiwin, or back to Wetaskiwin, and I was not doing much because I couldn't work. Yeah.
Yeah, and now Sarina just started work.
I think I'd have to agree with Blayne. Yeah, when you're out here in the country, uh, things just seem normal, right?
Mhm.
Because it's only when you go to town and things. And I think in the beginning for me, I kind of struggled with that. Well, you can't do this and you can't do that. And kind of the freedom was taken away. So I found in the beginning, I would have some days when I was, a little bit angry over that. And then I would have to, well, just kind of, I'd go for my walks and think it through, on the days when it was nice and I could go for a walk. That seemed to help me, was just being able to go for a walk and in the peace and quiet and just kind of, okay, yeah. And like Blayne said, now, it doesn't bother you as much. This is our new reality for now, and just more accepting, I think, of it.
And I just finished school in Old, so we moved out here, and then I also started back working at the co-op again for the month of May, and then I'll be starting a job and moving to Calgary maybe in July. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now we're at the Matthews cabin at Red Deer Lake until July for sure, and we're super happy to be here. So,
What's been a point of hope or encouragement for you in these days?
For me, it's been reading First and Second Peter.
Cool.
I've read it a number of days, like every day. And I just find that, I've read it before, but I just have found those two books to be really an encouragement to me.
Is there something in particular that has stood out from the reading?
Well, I think it just confirms, it's more of a confirmation of what Jesus did for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just reinforces to me, or for me, the truth of what Jesus did. And it's there for everyone.
Yeah.
And I mean, he wants everyone to receive it, but it was just, for me, a reassuring.
I found a lot of encouragement through like talking to friends and family and just like continuing to check up on people has been really good. And then taking time to like read the Bible for sure, because I have had a lot more free time, so I've been able to do some of that. So that's been really encouraging.
Yeah, I think just, you read your Bible more, and maybe I pay a little bit more attention in my Bible readings now to, what I'm actually reading, and
Right.
kind of take it in a little bit more.
Yeah.
And understand it a bit more. And I have a thing my sister had sent me. It's Psalm 91, and just about being in God's care and under his shelter, and and we don't have to fear. And so I read that almost every day. And that just kind of reinforces things, that you don't have to be afraid, Carol. God's got this. He's in control, and he knows it from beginning to end. And we just have to trust and rest in that. And that's what I do.
I found being able to go back to work super encouraging, because I was going a little crazy at home, but it's really nice to be out and about a little bit. So I found that to be encouraging. It's nice to catch up with friends too, even if it's just on the phone, and yeah, talk about it with them, and yeah, share your feelings on how crappy it is sometimes that you can't see a bunch of people in person right now. And it's fun to hang out together too. We get to
Yeah.
spend lots of time together, so that's nice.